welcome back to another fantastic episode of Icarus. My name is Ghost Reaper. If this is your first time tuning in, please feel free to like the video, and also if you watch this long enough to realize you do like the content that I put out, please feel free to do the trio effect. Like the video, share the content, and then as well as follow or subscribe depending on where you are watching this, whether it is Facebook or YouTube. Any support would be really appreciated from all the newcomers, so thank you very much, guys. Thank you for all the newcomers coming in and tuning in. If this is your first episode watching this by me, feel free to check out the first two videos. Again, this is episode 3 of Icarus, and we are going to be taking this long journey and seeing how long we can survive this new world. Alright, so plan for this video is just working on leveling up. What I want to do first is I want to hit up, there is a spot back here where we can mine some ore. Now I don't know what kind of ore in there, so we're going to have to find that out. From there we will see what all else is available. Let me turn down. I'd realized that I had changed the audio a bit on a different game that I play. So hopefully, hopefully the game sound versus my voice is a little bit better now. But after we pick up some of or mine some of the ore here, we'll figure out what will be the next move. I would like to continue just gathering resources, grinding out to get to the next few levels, opening up the tree system a bit more, unlocking some more stuff. I am not a huge fan of having to constantly be jumping into the house in order to get into it, so one of the two next things that we will be unlocking in the tree will be stairs. So, we got what worms we got to take care of now. Oh, we got hit by it. Jeez, there we go. It was like, what, 4 arrows? 5 arrows, jeez. Alright. Any more gonna pop up? Usually a few that will pop up. Maybe not. Oh. Oh, that's right. I'm only using... I only have the stone arrows. That's why. Go. Alright, apparently I don't get the arrows back on that one. Here. There it is right there. Oh, come on. Has he still got hit by that? Okay, well, we'll take the damage. It's not horrible. Alright, so now we can start focusing on mining without any issues. Oh, okay, so this gold. We'll take the coal. Later on down the road, as we continue to broaden what we can craft, we will eventually come across things that will require ore, or coal ore, I should say. So we'll take this one here. Not too worried about it. The main thing I want to focus on right now is collecting the iron. So initially, iron is pretty major resource that you want to collect. Initial things that you can unlock will take iron. Copper is usually another good one to stock up on as much as possible, because eventually down the road you do eventually need a decent amount of copper as well. So that's aluminum, actually. That's copper. There's a slight difference in color for the aluminum and copper. And then iron is this kind of like whitish gray tone on the rock here. We're going to continue grinding this out here until we are almost... oh, yeah, I grabbed a new one here. We're just going to need some material for that, so we're going to come out here, gather up some resources for it. Actually, we got plenty there now. Get that little bugger away from us. Yep, once we get a new axe, what are we looking at here? So we're using some fiber now. So once we get a new pickaxe, we're going to continue to grind out the ores until we're pretty much going to be at our max for weight, and then we will head back, and I will see you guys soon. All right, so we got a decent amount of iron. We just got that stack of coal that we got, and then we've got 112 iron, which is actually pretty good. Not too bad, actually. But one of the other things I remembered that we need to focus on now is we need to get some... we're actually only down to one cooked meat right now with nothing in the reserve. So we're going to go out and do a bit of hunting. Now I've learned that the deer they can be fun to hunt, and they can give you some decent resources on top of meat, such as leather. But they can be challenging to kill at the same time. They usually, depending on what kind of arrows you're using, they can definitely take a few arrows. And then also as well too, if you're not lowering, if you're not depleting their health enough with your arrows, they tend to have be able to run fast as well too away from you. So it's hard to keep up. And then making sure you're also making your shots count. So what I've learned playing this game so far is usually the best animals to go for right off the bat, without any concerns of losing them or having to chase them constantly, would be more of kind of like your predators, your wolves, jaguars. I haven't really versed jaguars yet, but that's because I have been playing the other map or world, whichever you want to call it, and that one doesn't seem to have jaguars, or at least the area that I'm in does not have jaguars. So jaguars are new to me, being in this map here. But nonetheless, those would be good to go. The Komodo, I believe is what they're called. Yeah, giant. Those are good as well too to go for. Bears can also give you a decent amount of resources, but they understand you probably want to at least have a little bit better equipment, maybe some defense armor, what have you, before you go up and verse a bear, because those can definitely take a good beating on you. It does not take long to die from a bear. Trust me, I have been there. So make sure you're prepared. You are prepared before you just go ahead and full on challenge it. Or at least make sure you give yourself an advantage, as in having, you know, platforms built up that you can hop onto that the bear cannot get to you. I have tried standing on rocks. They are quite the climbers themselves. So they will follow you right up the giant rock and take you down in a few swipes. So I've learned to either just stay away from them, or make sure you have good gear, or if you're going to go after them with mediocre gear or the kind of the lower tier, make sure that you build some platforms in a fashion so that they cannot get up to you when you start to rain down hellfire arrows on top of them. Now there's a wolf over here. I've lost it in the brush. Where did it go? There it is, right there. Alright, so I kind of want to try to get a headshot on it, but we're on the backside right now. We should be able to hit it here, though. Maybe not. Oh, we got its attention now. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Now you can pick up the air or pick the arrows off of them directly, or you can just go ahead and skin the wolf or whatever it is, and then usually you'll get the arrows right there. And oh, yeah, die! Where'd you come from? Oh, yep. So that's another thing too, guys. If you have not played this game before and are interested, or just new to it and not fully familiar, if you leave a dead animal laying around for a period of time, and if there's a wolf by, it attracts wolves. It actually attracts any predators, for that matter, that eat meat. So just be cautious of that when you are out hunting. Alright, so we've got a small amount of meat stashed up, but I want to continue to try to amp that up just a little bit more. You can also pick up the pumpkins off the ground here. You can actually grill the pumpkins as well, which kind of give you a little added boost. I can't remember exactly what it adds, but we can definitely look that up. Because in the oxide while we're around the area as well, just keep that supply up. Not want that to drop, that's for sure. Pumpkin. But ore collecting, grinding, food collection, that's all kind of priorities at the moment right now. Just as we slowly grind up. We're almost to level 7, not much farther. Got a key here, a little bird. There we go. Beautiful. We will harvest this delicious bird. So we got 3 bones. That's it. Lovely. Well, that's pathetic. Sometimes they give out meat. Sometimes they don't. It kind of depends. We do have a wolf, though, on the other side of the river. Pick this up. Sneaky, sneaky. Beautiful stealth attack. And we've reached level 7. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Now, stealth kills do give an added bonus to your attack. So it doesn't hurt to go into crouch. That's how you stealth. Go into crouch mode every now and then. We need a new knife, so we'll destroy this one. Craft that. Alright. More oxide. You actually just mine it too. You can also pick up this singles laying on the ground for free. You definitely always want to make sure you have a good supply of oxide. You never want this to deplete, because before you know it, your inventory of oxide will have depleted, and then you start to lose oxygen. Not at a huge fast rate, but if you're not really paying attention and you're just grinding away, you can kind of lose track of how much oxide you have. Before you know it, you're really low on oxygen, and so you don't want to die. This game, the key theme in this game is survival, so make sure you're stocked up on that. I've also kind of lost track on my hunger and thirst as well too. I know my thirst has dropped quite dramatically just because I kind of tend to forget about it, but I try to do what I can to remember that I still need water every night. We're gonna keep grinding this out here a little bit. We do have 3 points to divvy out in the tree, as well as a talent point. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to our little humble abode. We're gonna start cooking up some of the meat. Let's start build out that stash, and then we will bring up the tree and figure out what we should level up next. Now again, for those who are tuning in for the very first time, in previous episodes I've mentioned that I have been playing this. I've already been playing this game. I have a different account or a player, whichever you want to call it, that I've been playing, kind of just learning the ropes game, mastering a few different things. So I kind of have, based on that, I have a set idea of what things I want to focus on unlocking and things that are just really not that necessary right now. So I have a general idea of what things I want to unlock, and we will be going over those very, very shortly. All right. So raw pumpkin gives us plus 30 maximum health. And then as well as plus 20 food. Now, once that's cooked, we can see what the difference is. So again, 20 food and 30 max health. So we are going to let those cook, and then we are going to focus on tech tree. So again, as I stated, the first thing I want to unlock is wood stairs, just so that we can have an easier way of getting in, out, home. And we will scroll back over here. Bone arrows. No, bone arrows are very useful. I still use my other character. We have not reached tier 2 yet. We need to be level 10. We are only level 7. So, what I want to focus on is we'll do wood rag torch as our second. And then for the third, I'm not going to do any of the armor in this one because the tier 2, 3, and 4, they have better armor. So we'll focus on the armor in those tiers once we can reach them. But the next thing I do unlock is we're going to do the suture kit. The only reason why is that the basic bandage only stops minor bleed, whereas the suture kit will stop major bleed cuts. So, so this is bandage. So this would be next biggest one that I would want to focus on. So we're gonna unlock that as well. And we are going to again increase our inventory carrying capacity. We want that leveled up. Alright. So we're gonna continue to let that cook. As of right now, we're still, I mean, we could just go out just right outside our home and start collecting stuff while we allow that to cook. Go from there. The next thing I do want to craft yet eventually though, so that we can start crafting other things. Crafting bench. I believe that should be in tier. Yes, crafting bench. Once we hit level 10 and we open up tier 2, we will automatically, at least we should, automatically have the crafting bench. If not, we just unlock it sunny. But we are going to come out here. We're going to continue gathering resources, just because I mean you just want to stay stocked up. Once you start leveling up, you can start crafting a lot more stuff, a lot more necessities type stuff. At least in my eyes, would be necessities. You start to reach the point where you actually start to run out of resources. So it's over time it does become tedious and just going out gathering resources, going back dropping it off, going back out gathering more resources. But I tell you what, it will save you in the long run. Trust me. So right now, kind of the main goal is we just want to get a grind right on out to 10. Hopefully we can get that done in this video. I've also noticed too that mining is, whether that's stone, ores, those also, as well as depending sometimes, but trees as well. But mining, from what I've seen so far, is kind of the biggest XP giver. But I definitely would recommend mining as quickly as possible. I mean, you're going to have to create constant pickaxes all the time, but it will greatly increase your leveling quite quickly over a short period of time, compared to anything else. You can take this one. So they call them moose. Moose looks like that's how you pronounce it. Let me know if I'm butchering that. Oh, I completely missed that shot. That was horrible. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright. Craft a bow real quick. Ooh, there we go. There's a good headshot. What a beast. So the hit points on these from them to you are not crazy horrible. But, I mean, you don't just want to, you know, take hit after hit by these guys. Alright, so as you can see, our... just by me gathering resources and talking, guys, I've completely excuse me, lost track of my water and food intake, and they were low. They weren't crazy low, but they were definitely getting there. Pop those over. All right, so grilled pumpkin gives us plus 50 food, plus 75 max stamina, and plus 5% exposure distance. So we lose the health, but we gain stamina and then exposure resistance. And then as well as too, we bumped up from 20 food to 50 food. It's very nice. So we'll transfer all these over, and I just kind of like to keep the food in this general area right here, and then I usually put the least amount here so we can just start running out or pushing through those as quickly as possible. And then we will just start to drop some of the resources up here that we don't need anymore. We may end up having to get another gated. We're really low there on the numbers. Already having to push through those. And wood to deal with. Yeah, we're gonna close these windows as well too. I should probably focus on building some of these too. So, oh nope, not that. Fiber and wood. Definitely got plenty. Grab 10 of that there. Well, actually, keep that running for right now. Yep, so we have one there. So the reason why I'm doing it is just to give a little more stabilization to the foundation. It typically does help things from breaking down too much. But obviously the wind will still affect the roof and some walls and stuff like that every now and then. And then I also want to create, we'll have to create another one. As much as I don't want to, we need this storage space. So I think this over. Move that to the very bottom. Transfer some of those over. That back. I'll actually toss that in there. Okay. All right. Alright, so weather's starting to go away. Oof. Got a few trees on fire. Oh, hello. Nice and toasty. Gotta stay warm, people. Oh, we are burning. Oh, we are burning. Oh, we on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Ooh. Off a little bit. All right. Well, after that little terrible fiasco, to go around and repair our house before we completely move it. Yep, so we'll have this one. Well, yep, last one. So now we just got all of the second level walls. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. At the very top ones, what? Two. There we go. Is that it? Oh, one more. Two more, actually. Another big old hole in that one. All right, so we got that done, and that is completely destroyed. Perfect timing. We'll need to get a new hammer as well. Fiber and sticks. That already. All right, perfect. So we activate the fire for right now. There, yep, there's still a couple trees on fire out there in the distance. All right, next thing I do want to craft. There we go. So we need wood and fiber for that. Not a problem. So this is where we'll be able to get the stairs. I know it says roof and ramp, but I will very shortly here how we get. Here's close that. Come here, and then yes, holding down R will give you a variety of different. We got that kind of roof, that roof, got a ramp, and then we've got stairs, which is what we're looking for. I'll have to rotate these there. Now we've got stairs. I'll have to keep jumping up and down into it. Alright, so we are muscling through here. Well, we don't want any of that to add on us. Right. Cool. So I think what we're gonna do here, I know it's dark out, it's not gonna be the best for you guys to see. I mean, I'm sure it's not too hard with that. But what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna take the long route, and we're just gonna grind through the night. We're gonna stay up, we're not gonna sleep through it. We'll grind through the night, and then I will see you guys in the morning. Stay tuned. All right, well, we just finished up getting some more iron ore. We are into the new day, and as you can probably see at the top left corner there, we've just gained another level. So we are now level 8, and I think we're about a third or a quarter of the way through level 8 now. We're heading toward level 9. So we're going to keep grinding this out. So mining ore is actually better than mining stone. Mining stone gives you a little bit of experience, but mining iron and copper will actually greatly increase the experience. It gives a lot more, which is very nice. So we are going to drop some of this stuff off. We don't need all of this stuff. Swap hit that one. We'll come over here. Turn those two over, leave those and those. Still solid there. Drop those over there. Still have plenty. Yeah, we still have 100. We're definitely good there. Next up, what I want to do is I want to give this a little home here, a little more life. So what I would like to do is I'd like to add kind of like a deck, porch, wrap around, going. Well, if I do it this way. Yeah, we'll do it this way. We're gonna have it wrap around this way, make it look really nice. So in order to do that, we're gonna need floor. So wood and fiber is going to be needed items. So coming in here out of the storm, out of the nasty weather there. This do about 8. I think 8 will suit as well, because then we're also going to need to create some wood beams as well for the platforms. So that our floors have something to stand on. Sometimes words are just hard for me. All right, we can do a total of 3. So we need wood. That's what we're lacking right now. Here, max 19. I think we'll only need 14. We'll see where that lands. And then I think we'll wait for the storm to pass, or at least that major area in the red zone right there. I think we will wait for that to pass before we start laying down the floors. No, it doesn't look like there's gonna be any thunder, lightning, or anything like that. It's just gonna be a really, really heavy rainstorm. Look at it out. Dreadful. Ooh. But to the other side is. Nope. Look at that bird go. One strong bird. All right. So while we're doing that, we also have some skill points to go through here. Now, what I want to do is the medium wood crate would be useful. It opens up more storage for us, but when we get to level tier 2, we can also unlock this as well too. This is going to open up even more slots. It has 40 storage slots versus, what is it, 20? So I think it'd be beneficial. We'll save a point instead of doing that one. When we hit level 10, we'll focus on getting them covered. For here, I would like to do the bow and arrow. Probably do the fire whacker in case for some awful reason our house starts on fire. Because if our house starts on fire, we have no way to put it out. We are going to be burning down. That's not going to be. And I think we will do. Let's see. We'll do the bone knife as well. I'm good with that. And I think next thing that we that decreases the weight of the stone, but we have that yet. I think what we should here increase gold from oxide nodes, that would be beneficial. And then so basically this for like when we're mining iron, copper, such as that stuff. Also get into stone. We have plenty of stone right now, I'm not too worried about that, so we'll focus on that. That should open that section up there. We'll hop over to the solo area. And pop that open. There we go. So yeah, that unlocks all. Good unlock all that. Perfect. Okay, wind's not that bad. Pick up the stairs. We actually already have it hotkey here. Let's face it that way, so we will do the same here. Everything look neat, guys. We actually have one more. It's like one more piece of flooring here. Again, there we go. Go. There we go. There we go. You know what? I think we'll just add one more rig. All good. Make it look a little. I like that. Alright. Now, next thing that probably would want to is I would want to unlock the wood railings. Just to give this a little bit more of a nice homey touch. Not like that. Alright. I'm gonna put some of these beams up. What I'm gonna do is once I have time for it. Here. We're gonna add some roofs here, or I guess we could do some floors. Now, can we do 3? No, not low on wood. Big deal. We'll just crap those right. Perfect. One, 3. Oof. We need one more wood beam. Real quick. There we go. I like that. Yep. Like that. Alright. Windows. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Can we like that? All right. Water is still an issue. Or not water, but food. Still an issue. We're definitely getting hungry quickly. And we're gonna, you know what? Save my arrow. Die, rabbit. There we go. Haha. Got it. Very nice. Give us the meat. Perfect. Perfect. I guess we're down to actually 3 stone arrows, which is not. We'll focus on some of the bone arrows. Those are we need. Other and other sticks. Oh. We can only do 16. And that's because we need more bone. Next 36. Let's add out. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, there. Okay. Put that there. Put that. Turn those there. Keep this out of the air. Not while we're glitching. I'm gonna try that now. It's going away. Oh, there's a tree down over there. Well, I'm not gonna pass up on food. Don't take that the wrong way, people. Get your head out of the gutters. That was a huge... Like, that's weird. Why did it do that? But... Tell you what, others have been having these issues just like I have been. The issues with the glitching and everything, still bad. I'm hoping that they get this fixed. But it's definitely something that's just annoying. I mean, there's no other way to put it. All right, so we're gonna keep grinding this out. We're gonna hunt some more animals to increase our meat, and I will see you guys soon. All right, folks. Here's some growling nearby. Could be a bear around. Sounded like a bear. Don't know where it's at. Makes me nervous. Oh, there it is, way over there. Okay, so we're good. Definitely far away from it. Some more pumpkins, back and grill the. Who doesn't like a tasty grilled pumpkin? What? Jesus. Sometimes you're like mess with you and scare the living crap out of you as they pass by. At a very close. Alright, let's. Well, other things I am trying to keep an eye out for is other mining locations. And then try to just keep a mental note of where they're at. Like this one right here. This is the mining area. The Walling's a bit different, but you can break through this, and there is a mining place on the other side of there. So I typically usually have our home marked, and it should be right around here. This is where it's at, which is really not that far from our dropship. Actually, our inventory isn't all that bad. I don't just want to hop into that right away. So we got a decent amount of stockpile of meat. So we'll head back and start grilling that as well. We are still getting low on the on our cooked meat. That hurt a bit. Breaks him. And we are very close to getting to level 9. We are not that far off. I feel like we could just bust that out by knocking out or getting some more of that. But our storage is getting filled up pretty quickly, and I don't want to overstock myself with the storage because then we are gonna lose out. There is a jumping wolf right there. Or not miss out, but we're gonna lose the storage very quickly. So we're gonna have to try to find another mean quickly. So I don't think we're gonna quite get to level 10. We'll get close to level 10, but we're not gonna get to level 10 today. We will definitely be able to get to level 10 on the next video. But I think we've made some decent progress. Nonetheless, they're grilling all that, and while that stuff is grilling, we'll put away all of our sources have stockpiled. Cool. All right. So yeah, we're almost to level 9. Not that far off. What we could do, I don't like this. Ugh, ugly. So, trees are engulfed by fire. They burn like this. You don't get any useful wood, but what you do get, if this thing will ever go down, is you get a bunch of charcoal. There we go. Now, charcoal is extremely easy to come across. You get that from keeping your fire going. Anything that requires wood or anything that would fire, you get charcoal. So charcoal is not going to be hard to come by. And as far as I know, there's really only 1 or 2 things that you really would only use charcoal for. So not a whole lot of uses for it. Definitely build up an abundance number of it. So. One thing that I have noticed, though, I'm sure many of you all have seen as well, is it? Yes, here, fishing rod, and it says coming soon. This, I think, will be very cool, a very cool idea, because there's sections of bodies of water that will have fish in it. And I mean, you can hunt the fish. Usually with like bow and arrow or something like that. But I think it would be cool if you get a fishing rod and you can fish that way too. I think that just kind of helps bring in the realism of this game. And this game is amazing in itself. Obviously, there's a couple glitches and bugs that hopefully the devs will get fixed. But this is nonetheless a great game, guys. I definitely would recommend it. Alright, go around these, we'll hit some of these up. Oh, stamina's depleted. I was about to say the pickaxe isn't broken. Keep going here. All right. Now, another thing we'll mention to start getting is the silica ore as well. Now, we do have a few of those to set up around our place, which is good. Those are going to be useful in the future as we continue to level up and we open up the other tiers. We don't really need it right now, so there's no point in me mining it. I know I said before about stockpiling on stuff, but that's usually the stuff that like you need a lot. Silica you don't really need a lot of right away. A little bit later on. Once we do need it, we will, or once we start getting close to need it, we'll probably start grinding out and starting to stockpiles. Once we open the capabilities of silica, we then have at least a decent amount instead of having to go out and then hunt for it then. We're almost there, guys. So close. So close to level 9. There's like, what? Not even that much left? Almost there. And of course the pickaxe. And of course we don't have the resource for stick and... Well, there's definitely plenty of that around here. And there it is. Level 9, ladies and gentlemen. One step closer. Awesome. Alright, so we're gonna head back. We're gonna drop this stuff off. Get a little snack while we're at it. Let's load up on the oxide. Get a little that. Here we go. Water. Really need to stop letting that stuff drop that quickly, or that much. And there we go. Perfect. Alright, so we got the food grilling. That's a crisp. Just gonna drop that stuff off. Alright. Beautiful. Alright guys, well I think this is where we are going to call it. Thank you again for tuning in. We will hit up the tech tree on the next video, or I'll maybe just do it just right after, and then let you guys know what I... No, you know what? Next video, we'll do the tech tree together. Alright, but other than that, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please take a second to like the video, share the content, and as well as always, stay tuned in the future for further videos. Also, any support would be greatly appreciated. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube. I'm also now on TikTok as well as Instagram. So, please support, guys. Let's keep growing this community with something great. But other than that, thank you very much for tuning in. You all are amazing people. Have yourselves a good rest of your night. Until next time. See you then.